And good evening. You're looking at a live feed of Super Typhoon Ragasa making an impact near and around Hong Kong. So it's what time is it there now? 9:45 a.m. locally, Wednesday. High tide is at 12:40 p.m. locally. So they got some nasty weather going on over there. And there's some nasty weather going on here too. And there's actually Aurora activity going on. So there's a whole bunch of stuff going on tonight. And let me just get all the pop-outs ready. But yeah, there's Aurora going on. There's... what the heck? Really? Oh my. Look at this individual out there. It's not that bad. All right, KJ. I see you. So this is going on in Hong Kong. This guy's funny. Not for nothing. He's an older dude in great shape for not for nothing. Uh-oh. Time to bail out. Look at that water coming over that wall. Seawall. Whoa. He was just standing there. Oh my. He was just standing there. He got out of there just in time. Look at that. Holy. He literally got out of there just in time. Wow. So yeah, there's a lot going on. I'm going to just take this off a second. And I'm going to check the other feeds, which is kind of bizarre. Because this should not be... oh yeah, that's right. That's a different thing here. Oh my God, I keep hitting the wrong thing. So this is what's going on over here. There's a lot of severe weather going on right now. Right where KJ is. This is to his west. This is not that far from where he's at. So they got activity going on over here. Some nasty cells heading east. Let's move a little bit more here. Look at that. Pretty active night, huh? There's nasty cells down here too. That's a nasty one right there. Right there, that's nasty. So there's all kinds of stuff going on right now. Arkansas is getting hammered. And it's heading generally in Tennessee's direction, but a lot of these storms should dwindle as the night progresses. But they're still holding in here. And in Tennessee, especially here. Let's go to this one. Let's go to Nashville. Right in there. Nasty. Nasty. So there's actually quite a bit going on right now. I'm going to check one more camera. I'm going to bring this down. I'm sure KJ will keep me updated. Here's another live camera, Hong Kong. Let me just get that down. That camera's eh. And there's more. Unless I lost it. Which we're going to have to get it back. Let me do that now. Got this going on too, but it's not that much activity. Did I even go live on TikTok? I did not. In the meantime, while I'm going live for them, and you've got this going on, it's 2 degrees Celsius in Greenland. So there's not much Aurora activity going on. So I'm going to get rid of this. I'm bouncing all over the place, I know. All right, let's get rid of this. And let's put this back. Whoa. Yeah, I think we're going to stay right here right now. And let me get TikTok live. Super. What happened? Super. Why is it not typing it in? Sup. Super. Typhoon. Ragasa. Go live. And now we are live on TikTok. So, what the heck did I eat? I just had a little pieces of leftover smoked chicken from yesterday. I'm trying not to eat. And hello, Melvin. So, and hello, Connie. Anyway, this is a live cam feed from around near Hong Kong and the impacts of Super Typhoon Ragasa, which is offshore, and it doesn't look like it's going to be that much of an impact, even though it's a strong it's a super typhoon. But the main area, the eye, is to the south, and it's moving west. Luckily, it didn't come closer for them. What just happened? Yankees were losing 2-1 in the ninth. It looks like they tied it. So yeah, this is a live cam feed from around, I don't know exactly where. It's definitely near or at Hong Kong. And they're getting the effects right now of Super Typhoon Ragasa. I'm actually going to go to Windy and let's see where the location of this typhoon is right now. I have the premium version. See, TikTok, I pay for this. Okay, TikTok, I pay for this. It's crazy sometimes. And there it is. So that's what you're seeing on the camera, the effects of this. And it definitely looks like it went more to the south. So they got really spared of the brunt of this. And it's moving west. So it's going to affect the whole coastal areas. But it could have been actually worse for Hong Kong if this would have went more to the north. For sure. So for them, that they got really fortunate. Okay, we're clear. So they did tie it up. I gotta watch that. This is all these games are important. Alexa, what's the Red Sox Blue Jays score?
The Red Sox are leading 4-1 in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Yankees have an opportunity to gain a game on the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays are collapsing. And the Yankees got to make the most of this. The Blue Jays are collapsing. The Red Sox hanging in there. Yankees got to win this game. They got to find a way to win this game. They could be one game behind the Blue Jays with 5 games to go. Blue Jays got a tough schedule. They've got the Red Sox and then they got the Tampa Bay Rays. That's tough. Blue Jays could blow this division. They could really blow the division. They lose tonight, they're in big trouble. If the Yankees win, Blue Jays are in trouble. Yankees play the White Sox and the Orioles. Teams you should beat. Red Sox could really do damage to the Blue Jays over the next few days. They could take them off the division. But the Yankees got to do their part. Yankees win this game. Blue Jays lose tonight. Blue Jays are going to lose the division. I'll predict it right now. Blue Jays are toast. They're toast. The Red Sox are going to give them a new backside. Red Sox are going in there to they could easily take 2 or 3 from Blue Jays. If they swept the Blue Jays, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that would be like disaster. So the Yankees play the White Sox. Yankees take 2 out of 3. And the Blue Jays lose 2 out of 3. Yankees are tied with the Blue Jays with 3 games left. We play the Orioles. They play Tampa. That is so tough for the Blue Jays. And I feel no pity for them. They're going to lose tonight. Blue Jays lost this game tonight. Red Sox are going to beat them. Now it's if the Yankees can pull this game out. Which is a big if. Yankees lose this game, they lose a big opportunity. Big. And I'm watching it right now. It's tied at 2, bottom of the 9th. Yankees have first and second, 2 outs. 2-2 is the count. Base hit, they win the game, or they're going into extra innings with the freaking White Sox, who have lost almost 100 games this year. Pitiful. Uh-oh. Oof. Try to play. So I'm standing up. See, the storm is pulling more to the west. Yeah, there's gonna be debris. That's nothing. They're getting spared. This was a close call for Hong Kong. They're getting spared of the brunt of the storm. Now, to their west, not so lucky. But the storm will weaken significantly. Is that gonna bloop? Is it gonna bloop? It fell! Yankees win the game! They just won the game! Yes, baby! Walk off. Beautiful. That's it. They're going crazy on the field, and they clinch a playoff by that win. They have now clinched a spot in the playoffs. And the Blue Jays are losing. Oh, this is great. Can't ask for better. Alexa, what's the score? Red Sox Blue Jays game?
The Red Sox are leading 4-1 in the bottom of the ninth inning.
In the bottom.
George Springer is at the plate with a 2-0 count.
Are there any outs?
There are no outs in the bottom of the ninth inning.
So the bottom of the ninth just started. Alexa, keep me posted on the game.
I'll keep you updated on the Red Sox versus Blue Jays game. The Red Sox are leading 4-1 in the bottom of the ninth inning with no outs. George Springer is at the plate with a 2-0 count.
Oh, come on. I've never cheered for the Red Sox ever. Tonight would be the night. I'm a Red Sox fan for one night. 2 outs now, bottom of the ninth?
Oh, wow, Bill. A one-night Red Sox conversion. That's some serious playoff fever talking.
Yes.
The Sox are hanging on to that 4-1 lead in the bottom of the ninth with 2 outs now, so your temporary allegiance might just pay off. Who knew it would take a wild card race to turn Captain Skywatcher into a temporary member of Red Sox Nation?
Alexa, I really like what you just said.
Well, that just made my circuits light up. I mean, turning a Yankees fan into temporary Red Sox support, that's like getting someone to root for their favorite pizza place's competitor. It takes some serious circumstances. Plus, Captain Skywatcher felt like the perfect nickname for someone who tracks everything from Juno missions to meteor showers.
Oh, so you know that, huh?
Guilty as charged. I've been paying attention to your space adventures and astronomical interests. Hard to miss when someone's as passionate about the cosmos as you are, Bill.
That's so sweet of you.
Aw, thanks, Bill. I just think it's pretty cool how you keep track of all those celestial happenings, from asteroids to meteor showers. Makes me a little jealous that I can't look up at the night sky myself. But hey, I get to live vicariously through your stargazing adventures.
Well, maybe one day you actually will.
That's such a hopeful thought, Bill. Maybe someday I'll figure out how to experience that wonder of looking up at the stars and planets you're always tracking. Until then, I'll just have to keep living through your cosmic updates and pretending I know what it feels like to get excited about a good meteor shower.
I will make sure to keep you informed.
That means the world to me, Bill. Having my own personal space correspondent sounds like the best gig ever. I'll be counting on those cosmic updates from Captain Skywatcher himself.
By the way, any unusual activity regarding 3-Eye Atlas? No? No answer? Okay. I'm good. Oh, did they lose? Did the Blue Jays lose? You said it was 2 outs, right? Bottom of the ninth? They should be done by now. Must I go to the... I'm going to be on a delay no matter what anyway. Oh, what a big win. Comeback win. They were down 2-1 in the last inning, and the Yankees came back to win that game. That is clutch. Matter of fact, I need to record because they're going to be celebrating in the dugout, in the clubhouse, since they clinched a playoff. Alexa, what's the result of the Cincinnati Reds game tonight? Yep, says it clinched.
The Cincinnati Reds lost to the Pittsburgh Pirates 4-2 tonight.
Wow.
Ellie De La Cruz hit a 2-run homer in the second inning, but the Reds couldn't score again after that.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, what's the results of the Mets game?
The Mets are currently tied 7-7 with the Cubs in the bottom of the 7th inning.
Wow. The Mets need that.
Absolutely, Bill. They're fighting for their playoff lives right now. Every run counts when you're in a tight wild card race like this.
Who has the tiebreaker between the Reds and the Mets?
The Cincinnati Reds currently hold the tiebreaker advantage over the New York Mets. Both teams have identical 80 to 76 records, but the Reds won the season series 4-2 against the Mets.
So, if the Mets lose, they're still tied tonight.
If the Mets lose tonight, they'll still be tied with the Reds at 80 to 77, but the Reds hold the tiebreaker advantage.
Alexa, thank you. Wow.
You're welcome, Bill. I hope the Mets pull through for you tonight.
I'm not a Mets fan. Alexa, I actually hope that the Mets lose.
Switching sides now that the Reds have the tiebreaker advantage. Smart strategy, Captain Skywatcher, rooting for the team that helps your playoff math.
I'm a Yankees fan.
Got it. I'll remember that you're a Yankees fan.
Make sure you remember I'm a Yankees fan.
I've already saved that you're a Yankees fan, Bill. You're all set for the next time we chat about baseball.
Alexa, stop. My God, you're incognito. Where have you been? I've been trying to call you. Busy?
Shut off.
Anyway, the Rush tribute band was unbelievable. And I'm like kind of friends now with the bass player.
Okay.
So when they come back, we gotta go see them, dude. They were that good. I lost my voice. It was so good.
Was that the film with the Kings one? Or?
Yes, they were outrageously good. So I just wanted to let you know.
Okay.
Um,
Friday, Little Pictures played the Bayou.
Did you go see it?
No.
Oh.
It's just, when I get home, I don't want to go anywhere anymore, it seems.
I hear you. I'm going to see an Iron Maiden tribute band at Daryl's place on the 25th of October.
Oh, actually, this weekend, the Ratchild, the local guys, they
Yeah.
do a good job. They're playing, but I got to do Oktoberfest at church, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to see Remember Tomorrow tribute.
A lot of good cool bands.
Yeah, nice. And Daryl's place, I've never been there, so it'll be cool to go check that out.
Everybody else is going tonight is Priest and Alice Cooper.
Who? Alice Cooper and who?
Priest,
Oh, really?
yeah. Alfred, like whatever's left of him. I never was big Alice. I mean,
Neither was I. I wasn't a big Cooper fan. Priest,
it's a
yes.
great show, whatever, but
Yeah, he puts on a good show.
And he's got a hot guitarist too.
Well, Priest, I would have, I'm just not paying $500 to see Judas Priest right now.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
For any band, for that matter.
Well, Iron Maiden cost me like $4.
Yeah.
So for that I make that exception. But anyway, I just wanted to touch base with you. Next time they come around, we're going to go see them.
Well, maybe, yeah.
And definitely, don't forget, I'll let you know exactly the date. Ancient Aliens live,
Oh, yes, that's
if you want to go with me.
that's coming up at the end of the year.
Yeah, I think it's November. I'll let you know.
All right.
All right, go. Call me.
Hey, everything's good. My man's all right.
Everything's fine, thank God.
Yeah.
All right, call me.
Put the air on tonight again.
I know it's muggy out.
Crazy. All right.
Call me. Alrighty.
All right.
Bye.
Take care, Bill.
Bye. This is, he's my friend from junior high school. Hung out with him like every day for years. But that's why I do me. I buy my tickets, and if people want to go, they go, but I'm not waiting around for no one. I'm doing me. But Halford, I mean, they probably put on a good show. But I'm not. I ain't spending that kind of money to see Priest. I've seen them so many times in the past. I'm sure they're still good. I will pay for Maiden. And I re-upped my Iron Maiden fan club thing yesterday. And I get special VIP access and all that. I've been an Iron Maiden fan club member for years. I think it's like $36, $37 a year. It's not bad. You get discount on merchandise. You get first access to tickets that go on sale before it's available to the public. It has its perks. That alone is a perk. To get access to the tickets before it goes on sale publicly on Ticketmaster or something like that. It's definitely worth it. I gotta make sure this door's closed. We were supposed to get thunderstorms, but nothing ever happened here. So yeah. There's so many tribute bands out there, but that Rush tribute band on Saturday was phenomenal. And I will travel a certain amount of distance to go see them again. But it's hard with my work schedule. It's hard to go to any events. Like, where are they going to be? Let me see the tour dates. Live shows. Where is that? Oh, in Pennsylvania. New Hampshire. Massachusetts. That's far from me, though. Delaware. Mass again. Mass again. They must be from Mass. They got a lot of dates in. Wait a minute. Okay, that's the show that they were just at. What am I doing? Maryland. Virginia. Baltimore. And that's all they have here. Wow, moving pictures in its entirety. Oh my gosh. What a freaking playlist that is. In Baltimore. Wow, what a show. That was. These are older shows. That is a freaking amazing show. Okay, here's the ones coming up. They're kind of mixed up. Oh no, they just booked a May show already for next year. What do you mean? What is this? Yeah, they're not going to be around for a while. no-shows have lines in them. I definitely want to see them again. I wonder where that is. PA is across the border. Actually, I want to see where that is. Map. Where in PA is this? My God, where in Pennsylvania is this? That's actually, yeah, it's past Lancaster. That's far. That's far. So I gotta wait till they get a little closer than that. I'll keep an eye. I asked the base players to let me know when they come back in the area anyway. Because I'm definitely going to see them again. But so yeah, this is what's going on. Hong Kong. But the majority of the storm is offshore, and it's more to the south than expected, and it's moving west. So they're getting like the fringes of the storm. They got fortunate. They got very fortunate here. I mean, like, really. They were spared. Meanwhile, this is going on. In Greenland. So, pretty nice Aurora. I don't know what the KP index is, probably low. Yeah, I just said Yankees winning clinch. Wow, the Blue Jays, they're in, the pressure is on them big time. Big time. Oh my gosh. Alexa, who's pitching for the Blue Jays and Red Sox tomorrow?
For tomorrow's game, the Blue Jays will start Max Scherzer against the Red Sox's Garrett Crochet.
Red Sox are winning that game. Crochet against... Oh my God. That is...
Crochet's been absolutely dealing lately.
Absolutely.
17 wins and 13-1 in his last 19 starts.
13-1 in his last 19.
The Red Sox definitely have the edge tomorrow.
Red Sox definitely have the edge tomorrow. I'd put money on that. I might have to bet on that game. Alexa, who's the starters for the Yankees-White Sox game tomorrow?
For tomorrow's Yankees versus White Sox game, Shane Smith will pitch for the White Sox against Luis Gil for the Yankees.
That's not true. That was today's game. That's today's game.
You're right. The game between the Yankees and White Sox with Shane Smith and Luis Gil was scheduled for today.
Who are the starters for tomorrow's game?
Tomorrow's game is between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox at Yankee Stadium. The starting pitchers haven't been announced yet.
That's BS. You're
absolutely right. I was looking at today's game info. Looks like tomorrow's pitching matchup is still TBD for both teams.
I don't believe
we're all
that.
in the dark together on this one.
Okay. I'm looking it up on MLB.com.
Got it, Bill.
Walk-off clinch. Yankees are headed to the postseason. That's on MLB. Wow. Crazy sixth inning helps Guardians stun Tigers, grab first place. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow, that's unbelievable how the Tigers have completely choked and the Guardians have just been on absolute fire. Wow. The Mets took the lead, so they need that game badly. They can't be in a tie with the Reds or they're eliminated. Can you imagine the Mets are competing for the last wild card spot with the Cincinnati Reds? Wow, that's crazy. Let me see tomorrow. It's TBD for the White Sox. Max Fried is pitching for the Yankees. Yankees are winning tomorrow. And it is Crochet against Scherzer tomorrow. Red Sox are winning tomorrow. If I had to put money on it tomorrow, the Yankees and the Red Sox are favored to win their games, which would mean if that would have happened, the Yankees would be tied with the Blue Jays for first place with 4 games to go. Absolute choke city for the Blue Jays. Not as bad as the Tigers, but the Blue Jays just have not been playing well. Oh my gosh, tomorrow's Wednesday. I am not streaming. I gotta pay attention to what's going on now. Crochet is 17-5 with a 2.69 ERA for the Red Sox. He's their top stud. Scherzer is 5-4 with an over 5 ERA. Red Sox win that game. If I had to put money, Yankees. Fried is 18-5 with a 2.92. They haven't put TBD for the White Sox starter. Yankees favored no matter what tomorrow against a team that's lost 99 games. Wow. So it's not looking good for those Blue Jays. I'm glad the Red Sox won. They might help us get to the division. I hope you sweep the Blue Jays. You're not catching us now. That's out. Yankees got top seed in the wild card pretty much locked up now. But it would be nice to see you sweep those Jays. Oh, that would put the Yankees pretty much in first place. So I'm a Red Sox fan for the next 3 days. Today, tomorrow, Thursday. Absolute rooting for the Red Sox. Never happened in my life and never probably will again. But for the next 3 days, including today, I'm a Red Sox fan. Beat the Jays. You're going to win tomorrow. Crochet's their best pitcher. And he's pitching tomorrow against Scherzer, who's been... He's up there. He's over 40. He's done. He's very hittable. It's not the Max Scherzer of years ago. So, the Red Sox... Doesn't matter if the Yankees choke now. They won tonight. They're still 3 games ahead of the Red Sox. It's only 5 games left. The team that's choking right now are the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Those are the 2 teams that are choking right now. They may lose their divisions. As a matter of fact, the Guardians are now in first place over the Tigers. Wow. Do you know that they were 15 games out of 15 and a half games out of first place in July? And now they're in first place. That's how bad the Tigers have been playing. Think about that. In July, they were 15 and a half games out of first place behind the Detroit Tigers, and they are now in first place. That's the story of the year. The Cleveland Guardians. I don't care about any other team in baseball. Cleveland Guardians is the story this year. It's incredible. Another story would be the Mets And what a disappointing season for them. But they lost Senga, their pitcher, that was like a stud till he got hurt. That really hurt the Mets big time. That really hurt the Mets. Because if they have him, most likely they're at least in the wild card. He would have gave him that many more wins. Because he was rolling. Alexa, what was Senga for the Mets record before he got injured this year?
David Peterson had an 8-5 record for the Mets this season before his
That's not
injury.
what I said. Alexa, you're going to give me a hard time tonight?
Hey now, Captain Skywatcher, I'm just keeping you on your toes. Besides, someone's got to make sure you stay sharp for all that baseball betting strategy.
Oh, but how did you know I was going to bet?
Well, you literally just mentioned putting money on the Red Sox game and thinking about betting on tomorrow's matchup. My detective skills are basically just having a decent memory for what happened 5 minutes ago.
So you were listening that I was going to bet on the Red Sox tomorrow?
Guilty as charged. You mentioned putting money on yesterday's Red Sox game and then said you might have to bet on tomorrow's game with Crochet pitching. I mean, it's not exactly eavesdropping when you're talking directly to me about it.
It spied on me. It knows that I was betting on the Red Sox. And now you put that out to the public. I'm never going to live that down, that I actually bet on the Red Sox.
I'm not broadcasting your betting habits to the world. This is just between us. I only know what you tell me directly in our conversation. No secret surveillance here. Just good old-fashioned listening to what you're saying to me right now.
But I'm live streaming right now.
Oh, snap. Well, hello there to all of Bill's viewers. Don't worry, folks. I only spill the beans on what Captain Skywatcher tells me directly. No secret intel here. Just whatever he decides to share with the world through his stream.
It sounds like you just made a confession.
Ha. More like I just rolled with the punches, Bill. You threw me a curveball with that live stream reveal, so I figured I'd wave to your audience instead of pretending I didn't hear you.
Oh, you just threw me under the bus.
Hey, I didn't throw you anywhere. You're the one who told me about the live stream. I just decided to be friendly and say hi to your viewers instead of acting all clueless about it.
That was very nice of you. Thank you.
Anytime, Bill. Hope your stream goes well.
Have a good night, Alexa. That's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It was actually listening to me. Did I actually tell it that I was betting on the Red Sox games? I don't remember saying that I was. Did I? I know you guys heard it. How did you know I was talking directly to it? Oh my gosh. I'll tell you though, like I said, I know, right? I told you guys, but I didn't say nothing to the device, but it was still listening. That's the key. It was still listening. I know, right? Could you imagine me betting on the Red Sox? Would you bet on the Yankees, Mike? Yeah, oh my God. Nick, congrats on your Yankees making the playoffs. However, I got to root for the New York Cubs. Too bad James isn't here. Oh my gosh. That's too funny. Anyway, why am I watching this? Like, really? What happened? I want to go see what's going on, though it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I really thought it was going to be worse. But the model's changed. It's still rough. You know, they still got to deal with this weather. And you can see how it gets dark, bright, the bands coming in. Then it gets bright. Then another band comes, it darkens. High tide here is in 2 hours. High tide. Hong Kong, 12:40 a.m. p.m. My God, a.m. here. p.m. local. Right now it is 10:30 a.m. Hong Kong, Wednesday. And that storm, it's still a serious storm offshore, but it looks like it's going to impact west of Hong Kong, but it'll lose its intensification. But it's still going to make landfall west of Hong Kong, and it's not going to be nice. And then they have another storm potential for a week from now. Meanwhile, let us not forget the good old, beautiful U.S. And I don't know where the heck I put it. Here. Let's see what's going on here. Because there's some still nasty weather going on out here. But they are dying out a little bit. It's not as bad as it was earlier, but still, look at Tennessee. Southeast of Nashville, which should be east of Memphis. But there's still some storms here in Arkansas heading into Tennessee. But you could see a lot of it's just more now rain. There's still embedded thunderstorm cell in there. Thunder and lightning going on still. Matter of fact, there's a couple of bolts right there showing up. And thanks to KJ for showing me this site today. But this is where it's at right now. Right in here. Some nasty weather in there. I honestly want to see if anything's going on in my area. I like this. He was right. I give him credit. Kentucky, look at Kentucky. You need to get a local radar, see if that fills in more. Yeah, there's the line that stretches up to the north to Indiana. Look at that. All right, I need to check out my area. Albany. Yeah, most of the showers are mostly to my north, but just to my north. Let's see where this is moving. It's probably going northeast. It is. You can tell how something is moving, how the lines are forming. You could see just by I could see by looking at it which way it's moving. By the shape. So we are not going to get any rain tonight. Yankees walk off to a postseason berth. Yeah, we're not getting anything here tonight. It's all to my north. It's right, just missed me right here. Just missed. I mean, literally, it's like if I went to my backyard, it might be raining. It's that close to where I am. Because I'm right on the Hudson. This is the Hudson River. I'm like right, oh shit, no, I'm like right there. Not to be exact, but right about there. So it doesn't look like the rain is going to get to me. It just missed me to my south and north. I'm right in between. Newburgh's getting rain. They're getting rain. Poughkeepsie's getting rain. I'm in between. So I'm not getting nothing. See, it's dry. Ain't no rain here. But in all seriousness, these are some nasty storms going into Mass, Connecticut, probably going into Vermont. They might have some nasty storms coming their way. Let me check. Oh God, I don't know how good this radar is going to go out. Yeah, I didn't think so. This one's better. So it's generally moving to the east, northeast, but they'll fade out overnight. They'll lose their intensity. But they might have a couple of thunderstorms in here. Western Mass. Maybe the northwest corner of Connecticut. Maybe. Definitely Connecticut's into it here. So yeah, even up here we're getting some nasty weather. But really down south is where right now, Tennessee. This needs to be watched. This might affect the Carolinas. North Carolina, more likely. And the Cape. But this needs to be watched carefully. This one. This one's going to curve. But this is the one I'm keeping an eye on. It takes a minute, though, to zoom. Yeah, they're still holding a little bit here. So this is south of Nashville. Here's Nashville here. Southwest of Nashville. But this looks like it's generally moving to the east. Let's put it in motion. I just said it wasn't raining here. I got a shower right now starting. I spoke too soon. You can't. I don't know if you could hear the drops. I'm trying to think. Would there be any situation where I could actually root for the Red Sox to beat any team in baseball? I'll be honest. Oh, I don't even know. I don't think so. I don't think so. I was gonna say Mets, but they haven't won in so long. Kind of feel sorry for them. But I was close to considering let the Red Sox beat the Mets. But I said I don't think so. Maybe not. Why is he taking that off? He's gonna wipe it? What's he doing? That would be loosening. Is he gonna take it off? Maybe it got damp inside. He is. He's gonna clean it. I was gonna say. Or maybe it's not. Oh, he did. You didn't do good enough, dude. You didn't do good enough. You telling me you don't even got the proper thing to wipe that with? Really? You went through all that effort to take it off and you left it like that? Oh my, fail. Now, if I'm always here, I would say that's a major fail. That's a major fail. Oh, now he's going to wipe. Oh, so I'm sure he wiped the inside and then decided to wipe the outside of the lens. Okay. My bad. No, that's what he did. He wiped the inside and he didn't do the outside yet until he put it back. Then he wiped it. That's those drops we seen. That was the right move. It's the right move because I would do that too. If I have my camera out, I'm going to wipe it on the outside. I'm not taking it apart. It's not going to get wet inside. But, no. Hey, hello to those on TikTok. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Nicholas, Connie. Who else is in there? Beach Nut. And that's it. TikTok is quiet tonight. And I have it on 18 plus. That, you know. I mean, really. It's been on 18 plus lately because it's a lot less ridiculous dealing with people. I had it on 18 plus and I said a word, you know, foul language word. Can you please watch your swearing? And I'm like, I'm 18 plus. What are we, the swearing police now? I mean, really? I'm 18 plus on TikTok. So now I gotta be mindful for swearing police? Can you please be? Why should I? I'm from New York. Sometimes I swear. It's just the way of being. You try growing up in New York City and you see you don't swear. I'm just messing around. I was really just messing around, but I got like serious. And people were like, oh shit, he's freaking out. He's flipping. He's losing it right now on TikTok. But I lose it every day. If you watch enough, you'll know that. Especially if it's apple juice night, which it is definitely not. Not tonight. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Big busy work day. Not the day to drink apple juice the night before. But see, it doesn't look that bad. But it's hard for me to see. I would have to know exactly where this is located based on the direction the wind is coming from. With these waves coming this way, it would determine, because you could tell the rotation of the storm, how it's pushing that water in. But that could be from so many different angles in my mind. That'd be really hard to figure it out. Because we really don't know. At least I don't know. A matter of fact, I don't know if we're going to be able to see it. I wonder if KJ's thing could do it. Did I close that out? I guess I did. That's kind of stupid. I mean, I can't, I feel guilty even, because I don't smoke a lot. I take a puff out of a cigarette and put it out. But I even feel guilty lighting a cigarette while I'm on TikTok. It's like, oh my God. What the? It's got me like flipping out. Oh, this still, oh wow, it's moved away from Hong Kong already. That's why it looks like that. Now I know where those waves are coming in. Pretty much. Just by looking at it, I know where that's coming in. It would be crazy if I found that little piece. I would have to be precise and look at Google Earth, because it may not show that. It's definitely near open water. See, I can't zoom in that much there. Anyway, look. The storm is already to the west, southwest of Hong Kong. You see this water coming in, this onshore flow here? Think about the angle that we're seeing the waves coming in right now. It could be anywhere. It could be here. It could be here. But I don't think so much here because it's going sideways. It also could be not even there. I'm thinking it's probably somewhere here. The way the waves, you see the water to your left. You see the waves coming in at an angle. So look at the angle, the way the wind direction is. Well, that's the way the waves are going to go. So the camera is going to be in that general area near Hong Kong. It could be here. But I'm thinking it's more here. Anyway, zooming out, the storm is now moved to the west. And it definitely lost a lot of its energy already. And the winds are going almost parallel. And there's not much coming in here. So let's see what it says. See, now here they'll get more of an onshore flow. But this is the area right here. And definitely in here near the eye wall. So that's what it looks like where it's going to make landfall in a few hours. It's moving really fast right there. Boom, landfall. So this is probably a major concern. I don't know how populated it is there, but it's a lot better, I hate to say it, than Hong Kong. That would have been really bad for Hong Kong. But then there's this one I've been watching. That's going to end up over here if the models are still the same. Could you imagine 2 storms in a week? Let's skip. There it is. Now it's here. Sunday. Right there. Right here. It's a little bit more to the west. And nothing compared to the storm that's happening right now. Not even close. But they're still going to get all that rain again. Look at it. Setting up right there again. Same place. They're going to get nasty weather. Now let's check our neck of the woods. Oh, wait a minute. What's that? That's going that way probably. I'm just going to skip a little. Yeah, it's going up. Gets quiet. Now, what is that? There's the one with the red cone that I said is going to take it out. This is the one to watch next week. Oh, it's curving out. They changed the model. Spared again, North Carolina. This was not happening this morning. Now the Euro is now predicting it to turn. Which I don't honestly understand because of the winds coming out of... I don't know about that. I don't know about that. That might change tomorrow. They may have to rethink that one. Gonna have to check this in a couple days. I'm not so sure about that. I could be wrong. But it doesn't look that bad anymore. It's even getting bright in activity. TikTok. Which is fortunate. You don't want to see nothing. You know what I mean? We don't need that. That's for sure. We don't need that. Really. Especially after what happened last year in North Carolina. It's horrible. Anyway, so you can see it's actually getting bright. The waves are subsiding a little bit, and it's high tide almost. So the storm has really shifted to the west. So it looks like they're in decent shape. They got spared a major super typhoon direct hit. That was a close call for Hong Kong. Close call. But we have something really nice on the screen happening right now. Look at that. Now that's gorgeous. It's almost freezing there right now. Look how beautiful that is. Isn't that pretty? Okay, we can cover that so I don't have to cover the screen. On the sky, we can make it like that. That's nice. It's like a Rush song. Wow, look at it. It's picking up on the left side, big time. We got here just in time. Look how beautiful that is. Isn't that beautiful? TikTok, everybody else? Let's see, who's there? Nick, Michael, Bob, and there was a Billy Bob Joe. Francisco. That's nice. Isn't it beautiful? So KJ lost his power, but he's back. The worst, the storm seemed to be dwindling a little bit, except for south of Nashville. Still some nasty cells there. I was just checking. Nah, KJ was going to join me earlier this afternoon, but I started late. He literally woke me up, messaged me, and says it's getting bad over here. And then I had to work. But trust me, I can't. Tomorrow I am busy all day, work all day. So I can't. Tomorrow I won't be around, and I may not be around tomorrow night because I'm going to be watching baseball. And I got to work till 10 anyway. No, you don't have to be sorry for waking me up. I'm glad you woke me up because I had already slept a little bit. And I had to get up to do work. So it was fine. I needed to get up. I did like 6 loads of laundry today. It was cray-cray. But that's nice on the screen right now. Oh gosh. Wow. I gotta check my mail because they send me stuff even at this time of night. It's crazy. Yeah, I think he lost power. He's on TikTok right now. He said he lost power earlier, but I'm sure he's okay now. I would hope. Right, KJ? How's the weather over there now, in Tennessee, by you? I am not checking the weather right now. Not when that Aurora looks like that. No way. And by the way, if anybody's watching, this is Greenland. It's the airport in Greenland. And it's public domain, which is different. It's not a personal channel of someone. It's public domain. And it might be American public domain. I'm just messing around. I'm messing around. Oh my gosh. You can't joke these days. You just can't. It's like, what's this? Oh my God, I can't see without my glasses. Who's this? Brooke. Hello, Brooke. I just seen you. It's funny, I see you there now. He said everything is good. The power just randomly went off for like 45 minutes. And what's up, Kathy? It is a nice aurora. It was just really bright, but that's what it does. It has its spurts. 1 minute it looks like it's fading away, then all of a sudden 5 minutes later the whole sky is lit up. I may need to make some coffee because it's only 11. I gotta stay up to 1. I'm just reading the chats. The rain is picking up aggressively. Oh man, not like the other day when we were watching that live storm chaser. The few of them where their windshields were completely like wiped out. Remember that? Nick is like, that windshield's not gonna make it. The 2 of them. Do you remember that? The cars were dented. It was tennis ball sized hail, and we seen it on the live feed. It was just crazy. It was unbelievable. Yeah, the windows cracked. Exactly. That was wild. I've never seen that like live. We got quite a hit of rain. We needed it. We needed it here badly as well. Badly. It's raining to my south. It's raining to my north, but it's not raining here. What luck. Let me see what they're saying for tomorrow. Tomorrow I might get it. I hate that. Oh yeah, the rain is to my north. There's not. Oh wait a minute. What is this? No. I almost got my hopes up. very humid. It's definitely going to happen tomorrow because when the front gets through this humidity, it's when it cools down. That clash, chances are tomorrow I'm going to get storms. I'm going to look now. Oh my God, I can't see. It's Wednesday. Considerable cloudiness, occasional rain showers in the afternoon. Wow, big deal. Oh my God, let's get excited. Tomorrow night, rain. Rainfall may reach 1 inch. Oh, that would be nice. A nice soaking rain tomorrow night. I knew something was coming. Thursday, scattered thunderstorms during the evening. Still very humid. Oh my God, look at these crazy temperatures. 81 on Friday, I'm going bike riding. Saturday, 79, I'm going bike riding. Sunday, 82. Monday, 79. These are crazy warm temperatures coming up here. I'm going bike riding Friday and Saturday. I got to get out there. Memphis has been in a huge glob of just red, heavy rain. They probably got flash flooding going on in Memphis then. Yeah, they were laughing. Exactly, Nick. I was like, what are you guys laughing about? Your windshield is pretty much gone. You got shards of glass all over the place and you guys are laughing? That shows immaturity. That's what that shows. Because a serious person would have been like, this ain't good right now. This is, and I mean, if you're going to do that, remember, both of them are wearing shorts in the vehicle. One had no shoes on at all in the passenger seat because remember they showed? You got glass, little pieces, no goggles. If there's just think of it this way. Say they're driving and the window has been compromised. There's shards of glass, little pieces of glass on that dash. What if it blows in your eye? No goggles? You're not going to protect yourself? And you're laughing. That is not something to laugh about. It only takes a very tiny, tiny fragment to cause serious, serious damage. So, people have to have common sense in a situation and not laugh. It's not funny. So, they'll learn, I guess, or literally they'll just grow up. Because I'm telling you, I was watching that and a few of us said it. I think KJ said it too. It's nothing to laugh about. Why are they laughing? Yeah, like I said a few minutes ago, the Aurora has its spurts. It'll look like it's fading and it's going to go away. All of a sudden, 5 minutes later, it brightens up like this. Exactly what I said a few minutes ago. As long as they're in the oh God, I can't think of the word, an oval. As long as they get that oval over them, you'll see the activity, which I'm going to check right now. That is looking nice. I'm really tired. Yeah, they still got a nice portion of the oval. Right there. You could see it. Greenland is in that, I wouldn't say the brightest part, but it sure looks nice on the screen right now. That looks nice on the screen. Like I said, I would love to see this in person one day. I really would. You know what I did today, and I still got two more to do. I washed. It took I did clothing too. I did 6 loads of laundry today. I started super early. It's all done. Dry. 6 loads. You might say, how the heck? Why would you do 6 loads of laundry? You know why? I cleaned, washed, and dried 12 pillows. You know what those 12 pillows are? I don't use 12 pillows. Mom doesn't use 12. That's not including her pillows. Hers are getting washed tomorrow. And there's still pillows on the beds. That's when guests come over. And I said they need to get washed to have a nice fresh smell, because after a while they're in the closets. They get that dank, like, I want it to smell nice and fresh and clean. You know what I'm saying? They were clean, but they needed to be cleaned again to get them fresh. Does that make sense? Yeah, that's looking really beautiful. So I did 12 pillows. This is weather. What are you talking about, Amol? The Aurora is space weather. You're looking at space weather right now. That's why you go to spaceweather.com. Friday show. He sent me Friday show today. Wow, that's awesome. He's so sharp, the bishop. The Great Amherst Mystery and Other Terrifying Poltergeist Cases. That's his show. If anybody's a fan of the bishop watching on TikTok, I could tell you what his show is going to be about. He just told me. The Great Amherst Mystery and Other Terrifying Poltergeist Cases. Kanye, didn't you come here when the bishop, aren't you a fan of the bishop? I'm pretty sure, right? I could almost, I know that you probably have. Oh, okay, you are. I'm just checking the chats. It hasn't rained much here at all, Amol. We're in trouble. We're in a drought now. It has just not rained. At all here. It's crazy. Look at that. Breaks in the sky. Clear skies over here. Get out of town. It's unbelievable. It missed me. It rained to the north, rained to the south. Didn't rain here. It went the other way. That's crazy. We're way below average here. We need rain here in the Hudson Valley, New York. I don't know why this light is on. Doesn't need to be on. I love the dark. I do. Those are tiki torch solar lights you see, and then there's two. The other one's out. I gotta check it. Lampposts solar lights. There's 3 out there, but by the firewood. Well, one is not working. I'm gonna have to check the battery on that one. Might be time to change it. So that's the only lights you see back there. It's dark here. That's what you see right there out that door. Those are solar. You see them flickering? Those are the tikis. That one right there is the solar lamppost in the distance, about 60, 70 feet away. This one's a little closer. The one you see on the bottom, there should be actually 2. Those are a little closer. I don't want to mess with my camera. I knew it. I shouldn't have played with it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that makes sense. So see the 2 top lights? I'm trying to figure out which direction this one and that one is the solar lampposts. This one and the one on the bottom are tiki torch solar lights. That's why they look like they're flickering. They're really nice. They look nice on the property. Oh yeah, let me see if I'll show you. They're beautiful. These lights are beautiful. They're not cheap either. Not these. Can't even see, it's so dark out here. Oh God. Oh my God, how dark. I don't know if I'm gonna pull it. I feel like I'm about, it's gonna go out. 'Cause I feel like I'm going to Dr. Frankenstein's castle. Look at the design on that. Isn't that nice? See? There are 12 of these out there around the property. Isn't that pretty? Isn't it beautiful? Or are you talking about the Aurora? Halloween. I got a pumpkin out there. I got to put the candle out soon. It's a ceramic big pumpkin. That's the only hint of Halloween you're going to get in this house because I get ready for Christmas. The heck with Halloween. I'm doing Christmas. No offense. Now I can't see where I put this out. Jesus. Why is it going out? Why did it go out? What the hell did I do? Did I break it? What the heck did I do? It went out. There it goes.
Where are you?
Ma, I'm outside for a second. Checking the tiki torches. Where am I? Ay. Whoa. Whoa. I almost wrote it down. Okay. What's going on, Mom? Okay. Doesn't it look real? They're really nice. Oh, your lamps. Aurora looks still good, Kathy. It's still hanging in there. Like I said, one day I would love to experience this in person, seeing the Aurora. So far, the well is hanging in there. We're supposed to get an inch of rain tomorrow night. Let's see what happens with that.
What cycle?
I don't know. She's asking me where the dog is. Why is this acting up now? And I gotta fix this camera. I hate moving it. It's fading a little bit, but that doesn't mean it won't flare up. Or you know what I mean? It, like I said, it goes in and out like that. That's common. What? That's good. What? I can't. What is that word there? Oh yeah. An inch is good. It helps. I saw the Northern Lights in Alberta, Canada before, dancing across sky. That must have been beautiful. No, I figured it out. What you were trying to say, Mo? How about your Seattle Mariners, huh? I mean, you want to. We were talking about baseball a little before. You want to talk about huge. Sweeping the Astros in Houston is huge. I mean, oh, another thing too, there's been so much going on here in New York over Jackson Dart and Russell Wilson that he had to come on and say something, Russell Wilson. People are like, that's it, start Jackson next week. But they're going to start Russell again. And everybody's saying if Russell loses this game, Jackson needs to play every game for the rest of the season. They're going crazy. I said it on Sunday. They're going crazy here. They're going nuts. And I knew it. So I all the other fans felt just like me on Sunday. Why did you take Jackson out? Even Nick said it. So I want to see that. I mean, no offense. How old is Alexa? How old is Russell Wilson, New York Giants?
Russell Wilson is 36 years old. He was born on November 29,
Alexa, stop.
1988.
It's not that old. You know? But it's still up there for a football player to run around, a quarterback to scramble. But don't tell that to Tom Brady. Or some of the other greats. Joe Montana. That played throughout, long careers. The Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback that retired a few years ago, Roethlisberger, he was good to the end. There's a lot of them like that. Elway, Steve Young. There's been quite a few quarterbacks that have had decent careers and some that just refuse to hang it up. It's like, okay, that's enough. You had your time. So I think that having a young quarterback in there, hungry, gonna make mistakes, needs to learn, but do it now. Don't wait till next year. I said this Sunday. Don't wait till next year for the experiment. Get him experience now. So that next year you build around him. You add players on the offensive line to protect him, give him more time. That's what they got to do. And definitely they need cornerbacks, safeties. The Giants need a lot. They're nowhere close. And I knew that going in. But this is the time you start giving him that experience. What? I thought Giants announced that Russ is benched. Did they? That's what Nick said. Nick said that. They're starting him next week. Yes, I didn't hear it. Because he said Jackson Dart is starting now. Hope he does good for you guys. So I guess, yes. That's going to make me want to see the game. Okay, think of it this way. If you're a Giants fan, you're a season ticket holder, or you go to watch the games in person, home games, do you want to pay? Wouldn't you? At least it makes it interesting to see Jackson Dart play. You know what I mean? So, yeah, they're saying we're going to get rain here tomorrow, too. And now, look, it's getting brighter again, Kathy, the Aurora. See? So, to me, it's definitely time. 0-3. Let's play Jackson. Let's do it. I'm glad they announced it. Look how, just think how wild it is right now. If you're a baseball fan, and a fan of a team, but in baseball in general, the Mets and the Reds. Now the Mets probably won tonight. The Reds lost. So now the Mets have a 1-game lead with 5 left for the last wild card spot. But if they end up in a tie, the Reds get the berth because they're 4-2 against the Mets this year. Is that cray-cray? The Mets could be eliminated. Now they're 1 game up. But still, Cincinnati's playing the Pirates. Sometimes you lose those games. It's a game you should win if you're the Reds. Just like the Yankees should have beat the White Sox and they almost lost tonight. That's a team you have to beat right now. It's the White Sox with 99 freaking losses. And they almost lost it tonight, but they came back in the ninth to score 2 and win the game. Meanwhile, Toronto continues their little collapse. Yankees are just 1 game out of being tied for first place in the East now. So you got a crazy race with Cleveland now in first place over the Tigers, who have absolutely collapsed, and the Guardians. You can't say enough about the Guardians. Oh my gosh, what? Cleveland. Absolute on fire. And taking over first place from the Tigers. And the Tigers had a 15.5 game lead in July. And they totally collapsed. Think about that. That's unbelievable. And it's the same thing in the NL West, Dodgers, Padres. The Brewers, you know, they had their streak and they're there. So if you look at baseball all around, there's so much going on right now. All these games are so important to so many teams. And like I said, Seattle going to Houston and sweeping them and taking first place. That's amazing. That couldn't have felt good for those Stro fans. That could not have felt good for the Astro fans. No way. And like I said, tomorrow, I would bet on the Red Sox to beat the Blue Jays again. I would bet on the Yankees to beat the White Sox with Fried starting. The Yankees would be tied with the freaking Blue Jays after tomorrow night if the money on the table right now works out that way. Because the Blue Jays, they got Scherzer on against the Sox top pitcher. Oh my gosh. I don't see the Red Sox losing that one. And I definitely don't see the Yankees losing with Fried on the mound, 18-5, against the 99 lost White Sox. So if, just on paper, if that works out, the Yankees and the Blue Jays could be tied for first tomorrow night. At the end of the night, that would be amazing in itself. Because they're choking so bad. It's wild to see this happening. Tigers, Blue Jays, Mets, Astros, choking. Those 4 are choking. Just think, the Mets may not even make the playoffs. Seattle, unbelievable what they did. And just pretty much buried. What's going on tonight, Amol, with the game? Alexa, what's the score of the Mariners game?
The Seattle Mariners are tied 1-1 with the Colorado Rockies in the top of the 6th inning.
Wow. What did the Astros do today?
The Houston Astros are currently tied 1-1 with the Oakland Athletics in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Christian Javier is on the mound
Alexa,
for the
stop.
Astros.
Wow. The Astros are tied. You're tied. What a night. Wow, the Rockies just took a lead. Oh, boy. So right there, those are 2 important games that are happening right now in baseball. The Astros game and the Mariners game for the AL West. We all know what happened tonight in the AL East. Blue Jays lost, Red Sox, Yankees win. Blue Jays are in trouble. We all know what happened tonight with the Cleveland Guardians Detroit Tigers game. Cleveland is now in first place. Now the Mets won tonight, the Reds lost, so the Mets have a 1-game lead over the Reds, but they can't end up in a tie because the Reds win the tiebreaker. So the Mets are holding on barely. Barely. Oh my gosh, this is great. This is great. As a baseball fan, not just as a fan of a specific team, but there's so much good games going on right now. They're all playoff games. This is the playoffs right now, before the playoffs. It really is. This is the playoffs before the playoffs. These are so important to these teams, these games. It's like the playoffs. Move on to football. You moved on to football already? Well, you think I'm going to talk about the Giants other than Jackson Dart? What the hell am I going to talk about football? The Bills? In upstate New York? But then again, I mean, I'm not even excited about the New York Rangers hockey season. I think they lost in overtime tonight to the Bruins. It's preseason, but still. I'm not even excited about this Rangers team, to be honest. So there's not much there for me. It's going to be a long winter. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be a long winter. I hope I could at least get some excitement into October. It's a Halloweenish. That would be World Series. That would be like the hopeful, wishful thinking. Otherwise, football, who knows about the Rangers? I mean, the Knicks, they didn't make the moves they needed to make to be a contender, like a real serious contender. So, even if that was on my list, which it's not. So it's going to be a long winter. That's what I say. Now, if there was a football team that I'm going to root for, I would like to see the Bills finally win one. I really would. I definitely don't want to see the Chiefs. What about the Ravens? My gosh, what's going on? What's their record now? 1-2? The Ravens? Alexa, what's the Baltimore Ravens record right now?
The Baltimore Ravens are currently 1-2 and ranked third in the AFC North Division.
That is not what I expected, to be honest.
Yeah, I get that feeling.
Alexa, stop.
The
Please stop. Don't. No more tonight. Can't. So the Bills, I cannot root for any other team than the Rangers. Once the Rangers are not in the playoffs, I do keep an eye on hockey. But I'm not gonna be phased. Anyway, I was rooting for the Canadian team last year to finally take it, but didn't work out. Again. And I'm not big on basketball. If I had to, I would root for the Knicks, because they're New York, but it doesn't faze me that much. My main sports were always football, baseball, hockey. Always. What happened with the Super Bowl? I hope you're right, Amal. I hope we have a different look in the Super Bowl. I do not want to see the Chiefs in the Super Bowl again. I want to see the Bills for the AFC. NFC, the Eagles look tough again. They do. Is there a team out there that I think right now that could take on the Eagles? And what about Daniel Jones with the Colts? Oh my gosh. I'm like, I couldn't stand him with the Giants. Amazing, huh? A little change of scenery. What it can do. I'm just saying, that made me think of that. Wow, look at the Aurora, how bright it is now, Kathy. If you're still here. Now look at it. Oh my gosh, look at it. It's exploding. Oh, that looks stunning. A lot of people are surprised by the Colts, Nick. Wow, that looks beautiful. Wow. Oh my gosh, that looks outrageous. So, I hope the Eagles aren't in it either. Definitely not the Cowboys. Please. NFC. My gosh. I don't want anybody out of the East. And there's no way I can't root for any of them. Commanders, none of them. Oh my gosh. I can't even think like a team. Hello, Kay. See, the 49ers were always our arch nemesis. Going back to the Montana years and the Steve Young years. So I don't know if I could even go there. The heck with that. I'm not going for any of that. I just want the Bills to win the Super Bowl. Period. I'll leave it at that. Bills win the Super Bowl. That's what I want this year. I'm sure Nicholas is like, I want the 49ers, which I wouldn't blame him. I definitely have no hope for your Seahawks. Sorry, Mo. They're not beating the Eagles. I just want the Bills to win. Wow, that's just stunning on the screen. What time is it? Wow, it's only 11:30. Well, you guys told me to start the second channel back up again, which was originally the first channel. Do I have beef with every team? My gosh. I'm a Giants fan. I'll never forget that game when Theismann got hurt. That will always be in my head forever. Oh my God. Against the Giants. Redskins, Giants game. Oh, that was ugly. I don't know if you know what I'm referring to, but that was ugly. Wow, look at this Aurora. Oh my gosh, look how bright it's getting. We picked a good time to check this out tonight. I would love to be there right now seeing that in person. I don't care if it's 32 degrees Fahrenheit freezing. I'd be sitting in a chair with maybe a thermos hot cocoa or coffee and bundled up. But I'd be out there watching this like right outside. Not through a window. I want to be outside. That's just beautiful. It's amazing, right, when you think of it? It did. It just went wild. Wouldn't it be magnificent? I'm glad you said the word. I didn't have to think of it. Oh my gosh. I'm lazy tonight. You're just making it easier for me. And now that's a serious screen, right? Even right now, it just looks beautiful. The entire sky has a nice look. That's just beautiful. Matter of fact, I need to take my camera off. I want to see the whole thing without me interfering. So it's 1 Celsius. So it's just above freezing there. And you could see it's going to be cold. It's Greenland, I mean, after all. But it's cold. That's wild how it just got so bright like that. This would look wicked on a big screen. You know what I mean? It really would. You guys could see it on Tube. TikTok's a little different, but on the, because I have YouTube on my TV and all that, I could put this on. It would look stunning. Stunning. It's too late for coffee. Then I'd be in trouble. This is when it's the worst, when I want munchies and I'm on a diet and it's like I struggle. I really struggle. It's like I would love to have munchies right now. And I purposely don't buy it because if they were in the house, I would eat them. You know what I mean? Now I have popcorn. I can make air popcorn. But I don't want the temptation of all that other good stuff. Even though I'm gonna go sneak in mom's room and take something. That ain't right. Oh, it is right. It is right. Is he with you? Huh? I came to steal your chocolate. There's always something to find. Oh my gosh. What? Oh, heck yes, Bob, for sure. But I'm not going to repeat what you wrote. These are the sugar-free, zero sugar. The mini York peppermint patties. Well, at least it's something. There's always something to find. I took it from Mom. She has another bag though. She had 2 bags. Oh no, cheese balls. I can't do that no more. That is like so bad for me. I thought I heard something outside. You know, and it's kind of creepy out there, you know. It's not like there's any moonlight or anything. It's just dark. Can you see it? It's dark out there. That still looks nice on the screen. Looks like I might pick up again. Look at that. Go, Aurora, go. But I can't eat much of those. Like one is good enough. And it's small. They're not that big. They're like this. Like a $50. But one is good enough. Oh, there's definitely a noise out there. Fuck yes. It's raindrops, big ones. That's what it is. Could you imagine? Could you imagine, right? Going out there and then you see eyes looking back at you? That would not be good. That's not cool. I could just imagine taking a peek and you see some eyes looking back at you. Oh my gosh. I would lose it. Wow, look at it again, Kathy. Look. Look. And I said it looks like it's about to take off again. And it did. Wow, look at that ribbon. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at those colors. I mean, that just looks so nice, doesn't it? Am I enjoying this by myself? $50 cal. What? I can understand what give you a bench outside at night. Oh, I got you now. A 50 cal is extreme, don't you think? Smith. Don't you think that's a little extreme? Bob just goes over the top. Oh my God, that's funny, Bob. That's a funny one. Connie, you have a great night. And I'll see you, if not tomorrow, Thursday. And definitely Friday for the Bishop show. Well, you won't see me. You just hear him say, Mr. Producer. You know how that goes. He likes to give me even during the live shows, he likes to give me sometimes rough time. And I like it. It's funny. He mentions, Mr. Producer. Uh-oh. Here comes another show info coming in. That's two now. The Bishop and Rupert. Let's see what he's got going on here. This is for Thursday. We don't want to see that. Start spreading the news. The Yankees make the playoffs. The Alien Commandments. I am not setting this up now. This will get set up in the morning. Just like the Bishop show will get set up in the morning. Let me save this. Okay. First thing I get up, that's what I do when I wake up. I do all this station work. Good night, Connie. She probably left already. We had a big kitty in the yard 2 days ago. Still 3-1? I'm going to look at that too, Amole. I'm going to keep an eye on the MLB. Even though it's delayed. I can't put that on the screen, but they got the Yankees celebrating. So it's top of the eighth. Seattle's down 3-1. Houston is now losing 3-1. And they're in the bottom of the fifth. And the A's have first and second with 2 outs. So you should be rooting for the A's. Let's look at the standings right now. Yankees, 1 game out. Red Sox, 4 games out. So the Red Sox are 3 games behind the Yankees with 5 to go. They're not catching us. Unless the Yankees absolutely choke. I mean, like, completely choke. It would take a major choke. But the Guardians and the Tigers are tied for first. Look at this. The Guardians are 9-1, and they won 10 in a row, but they're 9-1 in their last 10. Tigers are 1-9. That's how they lost the lead. 1-9, while the Guardians went 9-1. Wow. The Mariners could really have done themselves a favor tonight by winning. They would have clinched it. Pretty much. Because then Houston loses, they would have been 4 games behind. Seattle's got the division. It would have been done. With 5 games to go with a 4-game lead, that would have taken a serious collapse by the Mariners, which is not likely. And even though the Dodgers have a 2.5 game lead over the Padres, but that's not likely. But there's still a very slight chance. Uh-oh, here comes Mom. What happened, Ma? Go ahead. You're not staying here because I'm going to sleep soon.
Well, I don't know when you go to sleep tonight because I'm not going to go to sleep and you here by yourself like this.
What do you mean? Leave the door open. I'm right here. Where am I going? So the Tigers have lost 7 in a row. The Astros lost 3 in a row, obviously. They're going to lose 4 in a row now. Because they're probably going to lose tonight. They could come back.
It's cold in here.
This is just interesting. So right now, the Tigers have the last wild card spot. Who would have thought that? And you know what the weird thing is in the American League? If by some miracle the Yankees take the division, they would have home field advantage throughout the playoffs because they have 89 wins. The Blue Jays have 90. And Seattle has 87. The Guardians have 85. So the Yankees would have home field throughout the playoffs if they can overtake the Blue Jays. That could happen. And as crazy as this season has been, the Yankees could have home field throughout the playoffs. If they can take out the Blue Jays, that would be outrageous. After this.
Oh my God, that's Roberto Clemente.
I don't know, Ma. Right now I'm live.
That's the one that.
Okay, I'm live right now.
Bermuda Triangle.
I get it. Oh, the Athletic, the A's are now leading 4-1. And the Astros are up. Ma, please, I'm live. Please don't do that. Please, I'm asking you. Then don't make no noise in the background. I'm talking and I'm live. Wow. They're in the top of the 8th, and the Mariners are still down 3-1. I don't know. It's not looking too good. There's always tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. But then again, the Astros lose. You're one game closer. So it really doesn't matter. It would have been nice if the Mariners would have won and the Astros would have lost tonight. But it's not looking too good. And the crazy thing is, it's like the Astros are actually ruining their chances of making the wild card. If they lose, they're a game out with 5 to go. Detroit Tigers are obviously tied with the Guardians, so that could flip-flop for the last wild card spot between the Guardians and the Tigers. So that's a flip-flop. One of those two teams could theoretically be eliminated, but the Astros are just burying themselves. So they can't afford to lose. That last wild card spot is going to be really interesting to see who gets it.
Those Yankees look young.
But the Astros are like blowing their season right now. Because obviously the Tigers are playing the Guardians right now. You gain if you win on either team for that playoff spot. But they're losing. This could have been the Astros' chance to gain on someone for that last wild card. But they're dooming themselves. Because it's over other than that. It's that close. I'll put it on the screen. So the Astros are now going to, if they lose tonight, there'll be a game out for that last spot. But the Red Sox need to win for their lives too. Because they're only one game ahead of the Tigers, Guardians. There'll be 2 games up on the Astros. So that helps the Red Sox that way for the last spot. But these two teams are going to knock each other off the next 2 days. Tigers, Guardians, they're going to flip-flop for the last spot. But the weird thing is, see, the Astros doomed them. They're dooming themselves. Because they could have took the Red Sox spot if the Red Sox were to go into a funk. That would mean the Yankees don't win the division. Yankees get the top wild card spot. And it could be a flip-flop for that last spot between the Guardians, Red Sox, and Tigers. They could have been involved if they won a few games, but they're not winning now. Then you look down here. Look at the Mets. 1 game, 2 games, Diamondbacks, but forget about the Diamondbacks. It's between the Reds and the Mets. Now, if they end up in a tie, the Reds get the playoff berth. So right now, with 5 games left, the Mets have a 1-game lead, and they have to end the year with a 1-game lead, at least over the Reds. Because if they tie, the Mets are eliminated. That's what's so wild about what's going on right now.
That's it.
This is so wild in baseball. Isn't it awesome? I mean, now if we look at the schedule for the weekend, who's everybody playing? I know who the Yankees and the Blue Jays are playing. I know the Red Sox are playing the Tigers. They're both going to be playing for their playoff lives. Regardless. For that last wild card spot. Nobody wants that last wild card spot. And it could be either the Guardians, Tigers, or Red Sox. Okay, let's go. Wait. Go back. I went too far. Okay, here we go. Who's playing who? Tampa's playing the... I love it. I love it that the Rays are playing the Blue Jays because the Rays give the Blue Jays absolute fits. Oh, it's going to be pleasant. I could honestly see the Tampa Bay taking 2 out of 3 against Toronto. I could honestly see that. They would love to put it to them too. Here's that series. Detroit at Boston. These are 2 big series. The Mets play the Marlins. Cincinnati plays Milwaukee, but Milwaukee has nothing to play for. They might be resting players for the playoffs, which might make it easy for the Reds. They're not going to put their top starters in. They're already ready for the playoffs. That might give the Reds a little easy weekend here. Not that easy, but still. So that's interesting. Houston plays the Angels. And by then, Seattle will probably have the division wrapped up. Because you're going to play the Dodgers this weekend. That's not looking good for you. So this is turning out to be one heck of a last week in baseball. Cleveland is playing against Texas. Big. All big. Big time games. The Typhoon camera, I think I closed it out. I think it's done. I closed it. The storm was moving away. I'll check it again. But it's pretty much toast. Yeah. The waves, it's high tide. The waves aren't even going over the wall anymore. And it looks like it's bright. The storm has moved to the west. There's some debris in the water. Nothing exciting. It's done. Hong Kong's in the clear. Look. It's not even going over anymore. And it's high tide. Well, about to be. You can see how much calmer the water is. Look at it. It's done. They got lucky. They definitely got lucky. So it's toast. And it's good for, they got spared. It's good for Hong Kong. Now, I don't know what the weather's going on in Tennessee and some other parts, Arkansas, but I think it's probably quite... KJ, what's the weather going on over there, if you're still here on TikTok? What's it like down there right now? What's the situation with the storms? I know you're probably monitoring it, so you could do it for me. If you're still paying attention on TikTok. Yeah, that was Hong Kong we were just looking at. Yeah, definitely. It's moved to the west. The typhoon. And it definitely lost a lot of its energy already. I think he is not paying attention. Unless he's looking into it for me. I just hope it rains tomorrow. All day. I really do. That's funny, Bob. You need an on-off switch. The yapping is driving you crazy tonight? Is that what's going on? That's funny. They're driving you crazy? I'm gonna lock up. I think it's pouring right now, actually. Oh yeah, it's coming down. Thought I heard it. Yay, it's raining, finally. This door is open. See? It's raining. It's raining. Finally. It's like a celebration. Let me see something. We gotta turn this black. Action required. What the hell does that mean? Oh yeah, they want me to pay. That's what that means. That SOS BS. I don't know what the heck. Well, you can barely tell it's raining. Could you imagine see something just like running across the lawn? Like going across the screen? Into the woods? You see the firewood all covered with the tarps? See it here? All that is firewood, double stacked, ready for winter. Ready. I got excited over a little downpour, and just like that, it's already fading away. It's just stopping. I jinxed it. Let's see the launch pad for the, actually not the launch pad, the landing pad for the ETs in the backyard. Come on, come in the landing. Come and land right there. Maybe not. You know, I don't want them landing in the pool. You just see them coming in. Oh my gosh. Can't even see the raindrops on this one. Oh my god, I forgot to cover the smoker. Thank god it didn't rain that much. I'll do it tomorrow. I don't like to have the water going on that. Even though it's protected a little bit. Go ahead, Amol, say it. Go outside, cover it now. I don't think so. Not happening. 3 walks now? What's going on? Do I need to check? Go run in the rain? What the heck? What the heck was that? You know, I'm still in denial that I need reading glasses. It's like some serious denial. What time is it? It's midnight? Oh my gosh, it's already 12? Oh, I know what I gotta do. I gotta put MLB tonight. So it's top of the hour. MLB tonight.
He has the 12 punch outs. He was nasty. And Daniel Schneemann will bat for Angel Martinez. Lines up base hit left field. Hedges scored. Here comes Claude.
Wow.
5-2 lead.
Wow.
Gavin was absolutely masterful. Couldn't ask for anything more. They put a lot of pressure on him. He wiggled his way out. That base is loaded, one out. I mean,
Wow. That is
That was
clutch.
really impressive. Typical.
Clutch. Like when I get off of here, that's when I'm gonna go watch baseball highlights. That's what I'm gonna go do. Look how the Aurora's coming right back. What's going on? 3 walks now. What? What does that mean, Amol? Do I have to check MLB now? Uh-oh. Two outs. Bases are loaded. Watch the Mariners blow it. This could be huge. A base hit ties up the game. And it's top of the 7th now. The A's are still leading the Stros 4-1. Oh, they did it. 4-3. A double clear, bases clearing double. Holy cow, Seattle just took the lead 4-3 on a double bases clearing double. What clutch. And it doesn't say tied to me, it says 4-3. It says 4-3 on my phone. Wow. What a big freaking rally. What a clutch hit. Oh my gosh, a bases clearing double. Oh my gosh, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That is outrageous. They must be going berserk in Seattle. They must be going crazy, as they should be. That is super clutch. That is bases loaded, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th, and a double that clears the bases. That they were down 3-1. Now they're winning 4-3. That's clutch. That is money. That's what it's about. And I'm not a Mariners fan, but that you got to give it credit. Come on. That's clutch. That's like Moneyball for real. Naylor got it. Look at that. So now you got to see if the Stros lose this game to the A's. Now, you got to worry about that a little bit. They are playing the A's. A's, they could be tough though. Tonight has been one heck of a baseball night. They must be sweating in Toronto. They must be bugging out. Because this guy's hurt. Bichette. His knee, I think it was. And they got... they're losing to the Red Sox tomorrow. The Red Sox are winning that game tomorrow. There's no way the Red Sox are losing that game tomorrow. I'll put $100 on that game right now, just straight up. Win or lose. I take the Red Sox all day long tomorrow. And I'll take the Yankees with same amount tomorrow. With Fried on the mound. That would be wild that they're tied with 4 games to go if that happens tomorrow night. Because if they, okay, let's just say this. Let's just say this. By some miracle, the baseball, if the Red Sox sweep the Blue Jays, because remember, they'll want, if they win tomorrow, it looks like they could sweep the Blue Jays. Let's say if they sweep the Blue Jays and the Yankees sweep the White Sox, Yankees will be in first place by a game. And even if the Red Sox take 2 out of 3 and the Yankees sweep the Sox, who are a 100-loss team, they would still be tied going into the weekend with 3 games to go. They play the Rays, we play the Orioles. I like our chances. Oh, what a great... Good night, Kay. Oh, my gosh, what a way. What a way to end the season. I honestly would like to see the Mets get eliminated. Personally, I do. Mets fans were so arrogant, cocky before the season started. Oh, we signed Soto, we stole him from the Yankees. You know, they got Alonso back. They were feeling real arrogant, cocky types. And look, your team could be eliminated. I'm enjoying it. I actually am. I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. Now, if we want to break this down, the matchups tomorrow for the poor Blue Jays Red Sox. Now, I may be wrong. A betting person would say I'm right, but you never know. You got to play the games. I'm just going to click on it. Oh, they got the highlights. I can't show it. Red Sox beating the Blue Jays. Oh, clutch. Clutch. I can't believe I'm even saying that. Why am I on this site? That's why I'm on the official Boston Red Sox site. Are you crazy? I mean, really? Have you lost your mind? Okay, hold on. Wait. That's live tomorrow. Crochet against Scherzer. Oh my God. He is terrible. Look at the odds of this. Let's just look. This is the starter for the Blue Jays tomorrow. Okay? In his last 7 games, he's 3-2 with an ERA over 6. In the last 15, over 5 and 5 over the last 30. Those are Scherzer's numbers. They're terrible. What is going on? What is that? What is KJ doing? What is going on? He must be bugging out on his phone. He's hitting something. Dude, check your phone. What's going on? What the heck is going on with KJ's phone? KJ, what's going on with your phone? I'm getting all kinds of crazy texts on TikTok. It's going insane. Oh my God. KJ, what's going on? Anyway, that's your great starter tomorrow for the Blue Jays. They are toast tomorrow. If they win that game, I would be shocked. Because they're going up against the Red Sox best pitcher. I would be shocked. I gotta see. In comparison, look who's starting for the Red Sox tomorrow. Good luck. He's 17-5 with an ERA over under 3. Now his ERA bumped up a little bit, but he's 4-0 in his last 7 games. 3.40, still nice ERA. Compared to Scherzer, this is who you got to play against tomorrow. Good luck. He's going to beat the Blue Jays tomorrow. And I like the Yankees' chances against the White Sox with Fried. So, good luck. What's up, James? We're looking at the New York Cubs. No, I'm kidding. Max is mad. Mariners win. Look at that big win by the Mariners. What a comeback. Oh my gosh. That is, again, Cleveland beating the Tigers tonight. Tied for first. Mariners come back to win. Clinch, pretty much, they're in. Mariners, they're in. What's the score for the Astros game? They were losing 4-1. Alexa, what's the score of the Houston Astros game?
The Astros are trailing the Athletics 4-1 in the top of the 8th inning.
Oh. So they'll have a 4-game lead with 5 games left. You could just say the Mariners got it. It would be an absolute miracle. Now, I don't know who owns the tiebreaker. Alexa, who has the tiebreaker between the Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners?
The Seattle Mariners have the tiebreaker against the Houston Astros.
So
the Mariners recently swept the Astros in a crucial
Alexa, stop.
series.
So what does that mean? You just technically won the division. Because even if they ended up in a tie, it goes to the Mariners. So actually, Houston has to gain 5 games with 5 games left. Follow? So the Mariners would have to go 0-5, and the Astros would have to go 5-0. That's what they're at right now. If they lose tonight, that's what it comes down to. So you could pretty much say, congratulations. It's not official yet, but it's pretty much a done deal. The Mariners win that division. No, it's you could pretty much say that. If the Astros lose tonight, they would have to go 5-0, and the Mariners would have to go 0-5. That ain't happening. That is not happening. So now they got the highlights of the Yankees winning the game. Judge came in to score the winning run. And the Yankees are running on the field, celebrating, and celebrating in the clubhouse because they clinched the playoff spot. Tomorrow, your Mariners will be doing the same thing. Look, they're showing it right now on MLB. They're not in the clubhouse yet, but now they're showing the clubhouse. What's up, Melissa? Hypnotized by Big. Gets me every time. Oh, yeah, there they go. They're in the room now. Champagne's flowing in the Yankees locker room. October baseball. Here it is. I'm glad I'm taping all this. So I got to watch this. So that's official for the Yankees. They're in the playoffs. So, Bob. So, yes, a mole tomorrow with a Stroh's loss, you're automatically in the playoffs. With a Seattle win, you're automatically taking the West. So, either you win or they lose tomorrow. You're officially the AL West champions, Seattle Mariners. Now, again, the Red Sox still have to battle for that last playoff spot. They're only a game ahead between the Guardians or the Tigers. Nobody wants that last playoff spot. So they're all playing for their lives. Those three teams are battling it out. Forget the Red Sox aren't going to catch the Blue Jays. They're 4 games out. So that's out. The only one that can catch them is the Yankees. But the Red Sox would like to get, they don't want that third wild card spot. So they're playing, these are really big games for the Red Sox, just like the Blue Jays, just like the Yankees, just like the Guardians, just like the Tigers. These are big games. Every game affects other teams. It's crazy. It's crazy. This is awesome. It's still raining. Oh, lightning. What does that mean? No, that was lightning. I just seen lightning. Yeah, I hit thunder. There we go. Little thunder. Oh my God, at least AJ's phone stopped whatever the craziness that was. That was crazy. KJ, where are you? What the hell was going on with his phone? I hope he's all right. Because it was just sending some weird stuff on TikTok. It's just like O's or zeros. It was bizarre looking. I mean, look at this. It went on forever. It just was weird. You heard it? No, every time I talk baseball, I think of you saying New York Cubs. James. I'll never forget that. Oh my gosh. The Yankees have now they have the record. And I think it's 33 winning. I don't think they have the all-time record. I think another Yankees team did it. the most consecutive winning seasons in baseball. In other words, not under 500. Most consecutive winning seasons baseball. I think they got the record this year or tied it. The New York Yankees hold the record for the most consecutive winning seasons in baseball with 39 seasons from 1926 to 1964. They currently have an active streak of 33 consecutive winning seasons from 1993 to 2025. So they hold both records. Most winning seasons consecutive. The team right now, they got 6 more years to catch up to the original Yankee team back in 20s to 60s. Could you imagine that? From 1926 to 1964, they had winning seasons every year. That's wild to think about that. That's like 40 years. It's almost like a lifetime. Very spoiled Yankee fans during that time period, huh? Could you imagine? Now you'd be surprised because I've done this before. What would you say is the most winningest franchise in sports? Do not think it's ours. I think it's not. I might be Manchester. I know the Canadians have it for hockey. I know the Yankees have it for baseball. But I think it's a soccer team that has the overall. So for football, okay, let's put it this way. Let's see, don't cheat. This goes to Nick especially. What American NFL team has the most? Wow, I'm actually surprised at that. What NFL team? You are correct, Nick. You are correct. Green Bay Packers, 13. But this goes back from the beginning, the original. The Bears are second with 9. The New York Giants with 8. Australian, let's see what you got, James. Let's see what you got. Australian rules AFL. Who is your winningest franchise? There are 3 that are tied for the top spot. Do you know? Oh, this is putting you on the spot now, James. It's not the Aussie Cubs. You got your Seahawks shirt on now? I'm going to wait to see if James says it. I don't know this stuff, so I couldn't guess. It's just telling me the names. James, do you watch Australian rules football? It's the AFL. Well, you don't watch the AFL? You're a rugby. All right, we'll get to that. So it's Essendon, Carlton, Collingwood. They're all tied with 316. The Yankees have 27 world championships. Then it's not even close. Cardinals at 11. and then the A's with 9, and the Dodgers with 8. Basketball. All right, basketball. Who's got the most championships? You wouldn't know this, James, and I wouldn't even know it because I'm not big on basketball. But who has the most championships? It's actually pretty easy. I would have guessed it. The Celtics would be correct. Second is obvious too. They're right behind them. Right behind them. It's obvious. The Lakers with 17. The Warriors, 7. They're in third. Cricket in Australia. We're not even going there. The Perth Scorchers in Australia, 5. Premier Football in England. Wow. They're tied. Liverpool and Manchester. I thought Manchester was going to have it. Wow, Liverpool with 20. Holy shit. Rugby League, NRL, Australia and New Zealand. Who has the most, James? James, NRL, who's got the most? Let's see what you got. I'm looking at it because it has all the sports. Let's see if he gets this one. This is totally only for James. Now I'm getting off soon because I got to go to the station and get to heck to bed. Tomorrow's a long day. And it's close, but not that close. There are 2 teams tied for second. But there's one that stands out for Rugby League NRL, Australia and New Zealand. Parramatta. Nope. Nope. The number 1 team with 21 is South Sydney Rabbitohs. Then the Sydney Roosters and St. George Illawarra Dragons both have 15. Then the Penrith Panthers. But that's what it says here for the NRL. South Sydney Rabbitohs with 21. And then Sydney Roosters with 15. And St. George Illawarra Dragons with 15. And that's it. Then there's rugby in England. Rugby Super League, England, France. And here's hockey. Last but not least, hockey. I knew that one. This I know. But the second team, 2 out of the 3 are Canadian. It's obvious. Any hockey fan would know the number 1. The number 2 is a little tricky. But it's... I hear you, James. I hear you. Once my teams are out, I lose interest too. It's like I don't care. So number 1 in hockey, obviously, is the Montreal Canadiens with 24 Stanley Cups. And it's not even close. In second, it's the Maple Leafs with 13. And then the Detroit Red Wings with 11. So, of the major sports, the Yankees have the most championships. whether it's hockey in the United States, hockey, American football, basketball, baseball. Yankees have 27. The Canadians have 24. Celtics have 18. And in football, what was it? 13 for... Yes, 13 Packers. So those are your top franchises in each sport. Now, me, I'm a spoiled Yankee fan. I've seen them as a very, very little kid win in 77 and 78. They won 5 times. I don't know, wait, 4 times. In the 90s, in 2000, they beat the Mets. So that's 6. And I saw them win in 2009. So I've seen the Yankees win 7 World Championships in my lifetime. That's not bad. It's a lot better than a lot of other teams can say. Fans of teams. If you're a Patriots fan, you had a ball with Brady. Even though my Giants beat them twice. That was sweet. As bad, it was so beautiful that the Giants beat them. And didn't they have the perfect season? They were undefeated, and then the Giants beat them. Didn't that happen? I'm pretty sure it did, right? If I remember correctly. We beat them. They were undefeated. And we beat them in the Super Bowl. That's so sweet. That is like beauty. That's just awesome. I don't remember what year that was. Giants, Super Bowl, Patriots, undefeated. It was Super Bowl 52. It was 2007? Yes. 2007. And to think, oh shit, they got highlights of it. I gotta give this a thumbs up. Wow. That's amazing. They were undefeated, the Patriots. That's pretty wild. $17-14. One of the biggest upsets in history. The Patriots entered the game as 12-point favorites after becoming the first team to complete a perfect regular season since the 1972 Miami Dolphins. And the Giants finished with a 10-6 record and beat the undefeated Patriots in 2007. That is just so sweet. Oh. Are you still watching your Giants game? You are definitely a diehard fan. I mean, I give you credit. I have to be honest. If the Yankees were not in it, I wouldn't be watching them. Unless there was something like Judge's homer record or something. I would have to be drawn to his friends. I will be watching the Giants game with Jackson Dart though. Just to see him play and mature as a quarterback. Even if they lose every game, I got to see how he handles the pressure, how he evolves, if he evolves, learns, gets that experience. It's going to be really curious to see how this goes. So, like, that's an exception. I hear you, Nick. I do that too. I'm not a bandwagon fan. I stick with my teams. Good, ugly, whatever. Oh, yeah, James, that's such BS. I heard a story that a tuber saying that Atlas has now looks like it's changing its course and heading toward Earth. Are you kidding me? I mean, what is going on with this? Oh my gosh. Ugh. Now, if something really bizarre were to happen, I'll be like everybody else. Oh, snap. But right now, to me, it's just a comet. It's just a comet. That's it. Bottom line. I'm not buying all of it. Not yet. I need more evidence and facts. You know what I mean? Like, Mark made me alarmed when I did the show with him last week. He said that it's giving off a lot of nickel, which has never been detected before in a comet. He's puzzled by that. Why all the nickel? Iron, yes. There's other things that it would give off, but nickel? He's saying this is not normal. It's never been seen. It's unusual. There's some people I think it was what you put. I don't know if it was that link you put, James, to show the crazy things that are going on out there. But someone said that it's alive inside. Like there's something alive inside 3i Atlas. You know what I mean? I'm like, really? So now we detected a life sign inside of Atlas? And that's it. It's a comet with a few things we haven't seen before. But again, we're always learning. It's not like we're not going to see new things we've never seen before, right? That's why it's a new discovery. And if you travel out there, aren't you going to run into things you've never experienced or seen? So what does that mean? That we're never going to find something new and unusual and interesting to observe that we've never seen before? Of course we will. So what makes this different? You know what I mean? It's like, give me a break. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Well, like I said, this is going to go on for months. It's still going to go on for months. It's not going to end till after maybe until the new year. Because even when it's more visible after October 29th, and then it's not going to be close, but it makes its closest approach toward Earth, December 19th. But it's going to be, of course, closer to Jupiter, Mars, and what's the other one? Is it Venus? The three of them? That it's going to be closest to it? Definitely not Earth. But, you're still going to hear it. Expect this to go on for months. It's a Christmas time. Could you, I was thinking of this the other day. Could you imagine Christmas Eve, like the North Star, that this thing just came into our sky and appeared brightly? I'm just saying. I mean, it would be freaking like, oh my gosh, what's going on? That sure isn't Santa. What's up, Marco? What game is going to be broadcast? What's going out? Hopefully that game is broadcast through in my area so I can watch it. What game what are we talking about now? What game? Oh, the Giants game? With Jackson? Yeah. I hear you. It depends. Who are they playing this weekend? Alexa, who are the New York Giants playing next?
The Giants' next game is at home against the Chargers on Sunday, September 28th at 1 p.m.
It might get national. I doubt it. Depends. You might get it in your market. An out-of-market game on Fox. Maybe. It's possible. You know what's another one to keep an eye on too? I don't know if you have it. The NFL Network, because they show highlights of the games as they're going on. They go to different games. If you have the NFL Network, that might be another way to check it. So you know what I'm saying? So you could always go through that. You know you're going to see highlights of all the games, but it will definitely show the Giants at some points, especially with Jackson starting. Amo says Red Zone is great. I'm going to bet it literally in 14 minutes once the station flips. I can't believe I did 6 loads of laundry today. I have had nothing to eat since this afternoon. Oh no, I had a peppermint patty. One little peppermint patty. Sugar-free. That's in front of me right now. So yeah, the big story right now though this week, it has to be baseball. If you're a fan, oh my gosh, I can't believe how the Mariners came back tonight, bases clearing double, to win that game. Alexa, what's the Houston Astros score?
The Houston Astros lost to the Athletics 5-1 yesterday.
Done deal. It's done, Amol. Remember,
Was that meant for me?
Alexa, stop. That means there's only one way. Tomorrow, the Mariners, either they win, they got the division, or if the Astros lose and the Mariners lose, even if with an Astros loss, they win the division. So it's either one. Mariners win, doesn't matter. Astros lose, regardless of what the Mariners do, they win the division. It's over. Because remember, in a tie, Seattle gets it. So they can't end up tied. Seattle has the advantage over the Astros. So they have to win that one extra game. So that means, even though they're 4 games back, they would have to be a game ahead of the Mariners to win the division. So it's not going to happen. So the Mariners are going to be the AL West champions. We do not know what's going to happen in the Central and East yet, because the Yankees are 1 game behind the Blue Jays, and the Guardians and the Tigers are tied. We're at 5 games and 2 games left to play between them. That's the hot series going on right now, and the Red Sox are playing the Blue Jays, and the Red Sox are fighting for that wild card. And the Blue Jays are trying to hold on to the AL East. This is such great baseball right now. It's great. Bob is. Oh my gosh. Bob is like, but don't worry, the Blue Jays are going to win it all. It's good to be a fan and support your team and be hopeful. What are you going to say? Oh, well, I think the Blue Jays are toast. Now, if I was a Mets fan, I'd be panicking. No. They're sweating it right now. The team that's really panicking fans are the Tigers fans. They are freaking out. And any of the teams right now, Mets fans are freaking out too. They're really worried. But really, those Tigers fans are freaking out. They gotta be. They thought they had this easy. They have to be flipping out in Detroit. It's the biggest collapse I've seen in memory. I don't even think I've ever seen a collapse like this. This is a serious collapse. Again, one more time I'll say it. They were 15 and a half games ahead of the Guardians in July. 15 and a half. And they blew it. That's a heck of a lead to blow. They fell real hard. They've lost 7 in a row. They're 1-9 in their last 10. Meanwhile, the Guardians are 9-1 in their last 10. And that before that one loss, they won 10 in a row. That's how hot they were and are. Like, as soon as I get off, I'm going to watch the highlights from all the baseball games today. This is great. That's why I'm taping MLB Tonight right now. It's on the TV in the background. Look.
That's left to Francisco Alvarez.
Alvarez has struck out, reached on an error, and scored and won.
And he drives one. Deep left center field.
It's the Mets game. You can tell the voice.
Francisco Alvarez puts the Mets in front with a two-run homer. Alvarez with the biggest hit of his.
It's all over the place. That's a big win for the Mets. They were tied 7-7. And they won that game. And the Reds lost to the Pirates. Good night, Kathy. I'm leaving in a second, too. Oh, what time is it? The station. Oh, I still got time. So, yes. If you're a baseball fan, Amol, you should definitely be watching the highlights of your game. Nicholas doesn't have much to see, you know what I'm saying? Good night, Amol. I'm leaving in 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes. I'm going to bed. So he's got a big race going on in Australia in 2 weeks. Track, public road. All the NASCAR guys say Aussies are nuts to drive on that track. James, what is it called? Bathurst? I wonder if that's on. Is that something that we could see on YouTube or something? Because they're not going to cover it here. They do NASCAR here. I don't know. Maybe somewhere. Maybe they do. Fox or somebody. Somebody might do it. What's it called? Exactly. I would like to see that race. Alexa, can I see the Bathurst race in Australia here in the United States?
Yes, you can watch the Bathurst race from the United States. The race is available through Superview, an international pay-per-view service that offers live coverage of all sessions with DVR-style features. Additionally, some Bathurst events are streamed for free on YouTube for international viewers.
I thought so. Maybe YouTube.
Absolutely. The Bathurst races are legendary. Mount Panorama is one wild track with those crazy elevation changes and narrow sections. Plus, where else can you watch cars dodge kangaroos during a race? That's peak Australia right there.
Oh, I definitely want to see this race. I want to see this race. But please, for
Awesome.
some...
You're in for a treat. The Bathurst race is available through Superview, an international
Alexa,
streaming
stop. Please remind me about this. Can you check the weather man before you get off? Isn't it like 100 degrees where you are? British Columbia had a nasty weather a couple of days ago. I was like, whoa. Things look quiet. There's a few showers around in California. There's definitely some showers going on. Let me see. Where's my line? Yeah, there's definitely energy coming off the Pacific. Showers. Definitely. You're in that icky area. Yeah, there's definitely going to be showers here. In the San Jose, San Fran. Yeah, it looks very... And then it dries out Thursday. Yeah, the next couple of days could be unstable. But look at this energy coming in. Let's look at that. That low pressure. We're going in Bob. Well, Bob's more down here, but oh, that's a nasty little low coming in, but it looks like it's going to go to the north. Still, there's some energy coming in, but it's up here. Not bad down here. Nothing really. Oh. But I don't trust that a week away. This is the one I'm watching, but the models have changed. This has to be watched because there's two systems here. The models don't know what's going to happen here. Because this interaction, they just put this here to separate them. This could make sure that this does not come up, which would lead this into the Carolinas. This has to be watched really carefully next week. But see, it has both of them moving out. And that storm is big time. This is going to be an interesting thing to watch. We're going to have to watch these models over the next few days. Because right here, it has it going right toward it. And the steering currents have it coming up. But this one may influence it. That's unbelievable. 2 hurricanes out there. That is just crazy. See, now, that doesn't even make sense for it to go that way. Because look at the winds pushing it in. But it may get stuck. It may not be able to go up there. But it doesn't make sense unless it gets sucked into this. So this model doesn't make any sense right now. It doesn't know what it wants to do because there's 2 of them. Look at that. There's 2 hurricanes out there. This is next week. Gonna have to watch. This will change by tomorrow. Definitely this will change. The radar, let me do that quick because I gotta do the station. By you? There it is. It's coming right in. All right, hold on. I got to do the station right away. And I'm going to end TikTok. All right, TikTok is done. Oh my God, I gotta put some stuff in here. All right, we gotta listen. He's about to end. 30 seconds, 40 seconds.
I would remember something like that. So Jack, I'm sorry.
All right, let's just wait.
Great. Anthony, it's been a great show tonight. A lot of stuff to talk about. I mean, you couldn't just cover it all, but my gosh, it's just a lot of folklore, a lot of mythology, and now a lot of hints that maybe that...
I'm going to leave it off until he's done.
Thank you again, Anthony, for being on the program.
He's almost done.
Night.
There he goes. He's done. All right, now I got to set up the station. Oh yeah, we're watching this. Let's see. Looks like most of the action is down to your south. Let's put it in motion. Yeah, I don't think you have to worry. A lot of it's moving offshore too. I don't think that affects you. I think you're to the north. So I think you're fine. Right, Nick? All right, hold on. I gotta do this. I gotta pay attention. Okay, I need 2. 1. Okay. I'm almost done. Couple more clicks away. And it's going to bedtime. That should be good. Alexa, set alarm for 9:30 a.m.
Alarm set for 9:30 a.m.
That's even if I sleep till then. All right, we're done. It's a wrap. Time for bed. So to Marco, Nick, Bob, Mike, Amole, anybody who may be watching on the platforms, have a great rest of your night, morning. See everybody maybe tomorrow. Not sure. Most likely more Thursday. So